Greetings, Soul Tribe. Hi, Shahram.
Hello, greetings.
It is a wonderful blessing today. Today is a day of love.
Yes, and love is all we bring, and this is the magic we have inside us.
That makes me purr. It does. Especially hearing you say it and the words that how it comes out of your mouth. It's just like, it's so powerful. So, guys, we wanted to come in. Love is all we bring, and we bring a lot of it in many, many forms of it. So,
So much.
welcome. Welcome. Shram is on an 8 hour difference, so we are very grateful to have him. I am on a break from my other job that I have, I'm working with. So we wanted to come here and really just share the love with you and give you some tips on if you're looking for love, if you're needing self love, if you're needing help with loving someone else because you need to forgive, you need to forgive yourself. It's all ties together. So we're bringing in just a quick discussion of love because I believe that's our specialty together.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it takes a long time to work out what love really is. You know,
Yeah.
this, this is the hard part of love. It really is, because if you're lucky at an early age, you find that magical one where it has been gifted to you. Destiny has made that for you. And for experiences of people who are still trying to find love, don't give up. At the end of the day, it will just come around the corner when you do not expect it. And this is one of the things we all need to understand as a human race is down to love is not free. You know, if you wish, you have your within a love. Your love, what you can give out is your essence, is your vibration. If you can go on the love train and and work your way to a greater place for you, then you're very, very blessed. But for some who are out there who are finding it very difficult, just you just have to be patient. You just have to be patient and not go out looking for it. Just like we know, we've spoken about this before, and it's a kind of it's a difficult situation.
It's easy. I have to disagree on this real quick. Two
Mm,
things, and this is why we are together, is
mm,
love is what we bring. It is free. We love ourselves. We allow ourselves to love freely. So, but it isn't free in a way of energetically, because in order to be 100% authentic and have 100% love for someone else, it goes with no judging. It goes with understanding of self. It goes with a lot of inner healing. So it isn't free. It's a lot of healing the ego that we had to pay. It's a lot of work that we had to pay towards the energy. And I love how you put that so much. So I wanted to kind of just give a little bit of that. And it is easy if you love coming. Chasing love is not easy.
no way,
Being
because
magnetic is the flow.
yeah, it is the flow. Exactly, you're right. That is it. If you love yourself, then you will just naturally attract the love, the real love, the
Mhm.
pure love. It is, you're right. The love you give out is the love. Has to be the true, like I said, it really has to, because
Yeah.
you don't need to be fake. You don't need to pretend to someone else that you're not, then that's where hiccups gonna happen down the road.
Yep. Then you're going to find fake love. Then that love's going to be temporary, and then it's going to be a lesson learned. And lessons learned are not a bad thing. They help with growth and
Yeah, too right.
change.
Yeah, exactly. Look at us now, so we had to go through a cycle understanding of who one is and what our great powers are. Once we receive that and we are comfortable with ourselves, then that's when it comes.
Yeah.
That's when you get gifted, they're like, right, okay, all the punishment you've gone through so many years of your life, now you're going to be honored. Now, the universe will be going, right, okay, we've been watching you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, and
But we
it's
did
never
pay
ending.
the price of many things in energy. We did pay the price, and it was not easy. So there's a lot of different mixed emotion of it all, and it's so worth it. So worth with being here, connecting with our inner self to find love. So we wanted to bring in tips because I love Sharam.
I
He's
love Jeanette.
and how we got here, it became it was definitely a journey within ourselves, and that's just something that I know what worked for me that can work for you. So it's like, why don't you, it's not about why don't you have love, why hasn't it came to you. What else? I wrote down some little notes over here. um there's a lot of the why nots of love, and why does it feel like my heart's so heavy to break the barriers of release, to be open and free, to allow me to love others and allow others to love me. If you are stuck in that pattern right now, and that's totally okay because we are all on the same journey, um then you want to hear this message. We have a lot to offer you. So it was creating. We had so many. We get blockages in ourself over time because of all the shit we dealt with, and
Mm.
what we learned so much. A form of
Also,
love.
and that's where I think believers sometimes the true love is knowledge.
Yeah.
You respect. That's it. There's times where I've been in relationships, and you've probably been in times as well, where it's you're trying your hardest, yeah, just by being you and giving so much, and you're not receiving the love what you are giving out.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's really, really hard to believe that this other person loves you. Love works in mysterious and magical ways in so many aspects of love there is. But in a relationship, it's very important to be your sincere self.
Oh
And
my
from the
God.
beginning,
Tip
from the
one.
beginning.
Tip one. Yes. This is the way to success. This is how you are magnetic. So find your authenticity. My head's tingling. Yeah, very activating. Yeah. So find your authentic self so you can omit, right?
Mhm.
So you could omit the frequencies of attracting your soulmate,
Yes.
and releasing your karmic soul. What would you call that? Your karmic soul contracts with those that were here to just show you or teach you a lesson, to help you grow, so that when you do find the right relationship in energy, in anything, a job, a person, with your parents, many different types of relationships with love, friendships, soul tribe, all that stuff. So being authentic is number one. So number one is be authentic with yourself so that you can emit it out. That's number one. Good,
Mm.
good tip. Number two, what else? What else can we think? I was trying to really
So
think about us and me.
trustworthy. End of the day, trust. This is the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
My life, there has been times where there's a lot of things where it's been trustworthy towards me. I've never been untrustworthy to anything in my life. And for that untrustworthy to affect me in times, it's a kind of, you knew it was going to happen. You have this sixth sense that something is brewing. There's an energy frequency different. Your gut, your stomach will start turning at certain points. And it's like something's up. Your your loved one's done something against the contract that you've bonded with each other. You know.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah. So you must be very, very
Trust.
honest.
Yeah, trust. And if you don't trust somebody, or you don't trust the feelings you're getting, because sometimes we're still clearing blockages within ourselves. That could lead to an unhealthy relationship. So the best thing to do is talk about it. Talk about your feelings. Be with somebody where you can really talk about your feelings.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's something I'm not feeling. And if you're a super empath, you could always say, "Hey, is it you or is it me?" It's always me. It's always you. Trust me, it's always you. But that's the way to open the conversation, to release the energy of concern or
Mhm.
questions in the relationship. I love the trust. Trust. I wrote down. You said trust. I put also next to trust on my notes was respect. Having respect is so important. Respect yourself. Respect your other half. Respect your life. Respect the things you do. So if you are not in a relationship, or you're calling one to you, respect yourself, your energy, your vibration, respect the people you talk to, respect the words you choose, you select when you're talking about the energy that you're wanting to draw in. When you're talking about yourself, know that you're a beautiful being. Know that you're powerful and full of courage. Know that you are loved. And if you feel that nobody loves you right now, you're wrong, because I love you. We love you. So
I love
just
you.
know that, yeah, and it's just so powerful. So just respect is another thing, and don't rush it. Don't force a connection. Allow a connection to just flow. Um, is another good tip. Um,
Yeah,
Getting out of our own way.
yeah. You know, the respect at the end of the day, you're right. And then this is what's so beautiful about it is, yeah, you respect yourself. You have to respect yourself to even think about, even open your heart up to letting another being into your life, you know. But respecting the other half is so important. It is so important. We must realize and understand, because it's, you wouldn't like to be dictated. You wouldn't like to be told what to do, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Mm-hmm.
no one to tell you what to do except for yourself. And you know, people can always give you information and broadcast certain phrases at you to try and program you to do things. But religiously, realistically, you have to really be your sincere self, and you have to be you. If
Yeah.
someone's telling you what, if someone's telling you in a relationship, oh, do this, do that, do that, do that, do this, it gets to a point where it's a kind of, hold on a minute, what's wrong with you? I thought this is a teamwork, you know. Why can't you share? Why do I have to do it? You
Yep.
know, and that's what he's got to is, it confuses a lot of minds. But yeah, so you need to respect the other person in front of you, especially if you want to live a life with them. You need to honor them. You need to make sure they're comfortable, they're secure, they're willing, you know, and they're actually understanding. You've got to understand each other from the beginning. You have
Support.
to have that,
Yeah.
not, it's down to chemistry, it's down to communication mostly,
Mhm.
you know.
And you don't have to always agree. You could
No,
with
no,
it.
you
You
can
just
say no.
support each other in decisions, right? And that was another thing that, so this is a frequency that we're on, and if you're here, um, we will release some codes that will help you or clear blockages here in a little bit. Another thing is, this is a big one. I have to say this is a big one because you're naming all the things that I wrote. You didn't even see this. I was just trying to go through how I can help the collective in this, because we are beaming light and love. So this next one is powerful, and let it sink in for a little bit, guys, because
What's the
this
first
is
letter?
nah. You're gonna okay. It says, I'll tell you the first word. Never.
Doubt yourself.
Close.
Okay, go on then.
Never try to change someone once you're in a relationship. No.
Yeah,
Never, never, never.
well done.
Acceptance.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm like, yeah, because whenever you
Yeah.
guys get together, you're creating together. You're accepting the acceptance of support and learning each other, but don't ever try to change them. You don't have to agree with their decisions or how they think. You don't have to agree with that, but you can support it and be open to hearing their perspective, because it's all about growth and change, and support. So um,
Yeah.
that one was a big one in my past. I would get into relationships, and I would either, people would try to take you away from who you really are so you could become who they want you to be. And we're not puppets. We're strong, powerful beings. So we have to support, honor each other, and never try to change anybody. And what did you say? Never. When I said the word never, you guessed something, and then I'm like, yeah, that's
Um,
a good one.
you never Keep
Boom.
talking.
All right. So
Doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself.
yes,
Right. So
this is our life with Janet and Shahram. Like and subscribe. We do this. I'm like, what is and our conversations? So we just really wanted to bring in. What is there anything else that you could think of? Any tips? And this is just there's so many more. These are just ones that really
yeah.
spoke to me today.
Not
So
much, but you said a little bit.
so
And
the what?
I think
I couldn't hear you
it's okay. Carry on. It's okay.
because
Sorry.
I'm talking over you. I'm sorry. Sometimes, you know, I'm flowing. I'm going. What do you have? Anything else that we can think of?
Oh yeah. Right. Carry on.
Always tell the person you're with how grateful you are because
Yeah.
you don't have to be with each other, but you choose to be with each other. And if you're not in a relationship right now, these are these are frequencies and energies that you will resonate with, or you can resonate with, and you will draw to you. Um, Beautiful energies, dispelling away any low vibrations of narcissists. Oh my God, toxic fakery. Because give somebody how long dang in my past how long did it take before we were able to realize someone's fakery? What would you say?
I wouldn't. I don't. I would say it's not been that long actually. You know that.
Yeah, like we
I've
could
always
call it
had
out
the natural.
quick.
I've always had the natural instinct and like a natural intuition,
Mhm.
but actually seeing and feeling at the same time. I would reckon it's only been 5 years. What am I now? I'm 41 years old.
Oh my
So
God, you
yes, right. So so it's down, so
are.
it was down to yeah, around about 5 years is where I could feel and see. I could
How
feel and
long did
see.
it take to where you're able to identify? Mine got down to like within a couple of weeks. I'm like, I could see red flags quickly. Like it went from 6 weeks to like 2 weeks to like start seeing patterns. I'm like, this is moving a little bit too fast. You got to go.
Yeah, 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 for real.
Yeah. So, so you can identify vibrations that don't resonate with you quick. So that this, like, what would you say, 2 weeks, or you don't really know?
What if it was the wrong person?
Yeah, like the vibration, because you want to
Yeah,
try a
with friends or
relationship.
family. Yeah, no, it's in minutes. I
Yeah.
see it in minutes. You know, I this is my problem. This has been my weakness. Okay, I'm going to share it out to the whole world.
No, let's share your strength.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see it as strengths. Yeah, my whole life, except for this magical relationship I'm in now. My whole life I've always need to heal. I've always healed. So anyone who's come in my life is it was been for a healing purpose,
Mhm.
not me even knowing. I didn't even know I was doing it. You know, so it's only now where it's made me see when I look back now, I'm like, raw. All these people just needed a bit of healing. It could be a partner, could be a friend or anything. Yeah, but still, it's made me realize now. And thank the universe and beyond that this contract that we've made with each other is so solid. It's feeding us because the love of us is feeding each other and it's growing each other and it's making us expand into ways we've always knew we'll get there, but we didn't know when we'll get there. So
Yeah.
this is what's so beautiful.
So it's lessons we had to learn within other people. So yeah, I love that because I actually was able to see what I needed to heal through the other people I was dating, and that's why sometimes whenever I would date somebody, I wouldn't even give it 6 weeks. You know what I mean? It'd be like a couple of days or whatever. But I'm just saying, realistically, it's like this isn't. It was easier to walk away from what no longer serves you. But in my unhealed life, I was in relationships, and this is karmic relationships, ancestral relationships that, walking away. You should try to make it work with your son's dad. You should stay there for this, so those relationships lasted for a very long time, and they were difficult for me as an unhealed person, as I didn't know how strong and powerful I was, because I was still learning how to release what no longer served me and to rebuild and be who I am. So over time, I went from staying in a relationship for 7 years to 5 years to 3 years. And then I started cutting them down because I was unhealed and I was seeing versions that no longer served me and myself. As I was working really hard on being the better me, people were staying in the same place. And I wasn't resonating with that. And I got stronger and stronger. And I'm like, and then once I got to a point of healing, I went to work healing a lot of relationship stuff and acceptance. Another one is forgive yourself, forgive others, and allow love to flow freely. That is what, boom, 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 boom. That is what led me here. A lot of energy was stubborn and stagnant, and I released it, and then sharam. That's my boom. That's my AKA boom, so and sharam happens. And it's so beautiful. It's a great energy to be in, to call to. And you know what? Self-love was a thing to me, for me to get there. So those who are not in a relationship, not looking for a relationship, and are in the healing process of self-love, keep on going, keep on moving, even if a relationship is not what you're looking for right now. The more you heal yourself, the more you're going to know, oh, my head's tingling, the connection of what you could bring in. You're going to be able to love somebody just as unconditional once you get to that point of unconditional love for self. And that the person you draw in is going to be magical, beautiful, support you, be everything that those lessons you learned were not. Everything that you got out of each individual lesson of a relationship that you didn't want, all the wants that you liked about those persons, even if it was a half of a want, is going to be compiled in this data bank of human. And the more work you do to find your self-love, you're going to be adding to the list, and then shabam ram.
Shabam ram. But I hear you. The way you explain that is exactly that. Exactly what's happened.
Yeah, and it's cool. And if you guys need a little bit of extra support, so for the little things that you guys, for those of you who have been through a lot of healing and stuff, and you are on your path to find your soulmate, or strengthening the love that you have in your relationships, I recommend using Quartz Crystals. This is great for self-love. This is great to help to love others. Just a really good crystal to have. No matter how big this crystal is that you get of rose quartz, it could be a little speck. You hold it, you sleep with it, you put it on a necklace. And by the way, I do wrap jewelry. So if you guys, something smaller like this and you wear it, you can meditate with it. This is it. This is the crystal you want. If you are in the healing process and you need a little bit more guidance and structure, no matter how big or small the rose quartz crystal that you may need, this is what I had to work with in the beginning of my healing, because I really needed to find self-love. I really needed to really get in there and be like, where is it? Because I lost myself, for a long time. I think, a long time, this lifetime, and I just found myself. So I felt like I had to use something big like this, but you don't. You can use a little bit of this or smaller. It does the same thing. But you being here today to receive the message, it's calling, it's already, the progress has already started.
Yeah. Could you tell the viewers how you would cleanse and use the crystals?
Oh, so you could do it many ways. You grab your crystal, you get an incense. You wave the incense around the crystal. I remove all negativity and negative energy. So once you release, because you don't know who touches your stuff, nobody touches my crystals, but you don't let nobody touch your crystals, but to each their own. You could do like that. So once you clear the crystal, you need to infuse it with energy and tell it its job. Your job is to help me to see, bring in love, self-love, abundance of love, creation of love, and you just really, I'm feeling it in my heart when I'm saying these words. It could be anything. Like, I love Shahram, strengthen our relationship, give us courage. You could do anything like that, and you feel it in your heart, and then you visualize it, the energy in your hands, going into the crystal, and the crystal's like absorbing that. Bam, magical. Or if you don't have incense, you could just do this. You put the crystal like in between your palms, your hands. If you can't hold it, you just hold it around. I will and command that all negativity be removed, and that you vibrate at your highest vibration of love and light. Boom.
And
Shahram.
once you do that, and you've put out the energy, is there a way of cleaning after, so you can prepare it for the next time you use it?
So
how do you cleanse it to be reused?
That's what I do. I would do that. I would clear it with an incense, or with my intention, and that's clearing out the energy. So if I use this in a Reiki session, always clear my crystals. You can use sage, any type of incense, tobacco, smoke, any kind of smoke. You can use fire. You can use water on certain crystals. Some crystals you can't. Quartz you can. You can use salt water, and it's all about intention. All about intention.
And sunrise.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And charge them in the moonlight. Full moon is best. So if you're going through, also guys, if you guys are going through your healing process with Ascension and finding love with self, which we always are, I'm still continuously doing that. One of my Ascension tips and symptoms I was having last year was a hot head, literally hot, so hot and tingly. I could feel it, like I had my hair was kind of falling out, so hot, like so much stuff. So what you could do with this master, you could do a clear quartz, or I know this is off topic, but this will help somebody. A clear quartz or a crystal quartz, do what I just did, and then you charge it for healing, always healing. You could put the quartz on your head and it will absorb what is needed. And this right now, it feels good. I could literally feel the energy from this. So yeah, what else do we have to say? Anything else?
I think, yeah, we've done. What have you got written down? There's nothing else much
there. Yeah, it's just
going to some sort of what?
It's just a message for whoever this is for. It says, focus on letting go of what no longer serves you. This will allow that energy or those energies to leave, so new higher vibrations can come in. That was for someone.
Wow, I had that same conversation that I said to someone today. That's amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah. And another message was, learn to set boundaries with self. It's so important. In love, this is Happy Love Day. Today is all about you. It could be about attracting other people. It could be about being magnetic, but all the unity of this is love, is what we bring. And you can use all these tips for self-love to help others, to show compassion, to create whatever whatever reason you're here. We're gonna post this because the messages that I went through my phone, and a lot of footage that me and Shahram has recorded that I have not posted yet, because I'm usually guided to post certain things. I have stuff from like last year I was recording, and when I was learning self-love and learning, releasing old love that was toxic. I'll share some of those videos. So like, subscribe, and stay tuned. It took a lot to get here. Like Shahram said, it wasn't free. I set aside a lot of me time to go inside and I released what would no longer serve me. So a lot of energy, a lot of different things, guys. So have faith, trust your vibe, know when to walk away, set your boundaries, create the love you want. What are you looking for? Self-love, love for others, strengthened love. Write your intentions down, make a list, cross it out, check it twice. So much. But me and Shahram wanted to bring in codes for you guys because we found this coordinate. And whenever we do light language, you know, it's a lesson that we've learned that we could bring in the energy that we experience, the healing energy that we literally brought forth and remembered to do the healing that needs to be healed, to remove any blockages, to help you remember your soul's journey and your path, and so much more. So light language is there, it's intelligent codes. It bypasses logic. I can't explain it. Sometimes I translate it. Sometimes I yell, I chant, I cry, I sing, different stuff comes in, but it's all clearing and coming from love and protection. So that's just a quick description. If you would like to book a one-on-one with me and Shahram to activate directly, because right now this is for the collective. Each and every one of you, we could tune in to you if you're needing it, and we can activate codes in you. So if that's something that you want to do, email us. We're doing a lot of other things. Oh, there's bedtime stories, legit ones. Whenever I say bedtime stories, you know, people are like, what kind of bedtime stories? Like, just adult bedtime stories that will help you calm your mind and just settle into this peace, inner peace. So also there's a lot of different things going on. We're doing sessions, so we can mix Reiki and light language sessions for you. So email us. Why are you waiting? So we're going to bring in some activation codes. What else? Do you have anything else that you want to add?
I'm pretty quiet today. Yeah, I just wanted to get this transmission I've been having all day.
Okay, yeah. Okay, do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Oh, I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, that doesn't work. This ain't a game.
I know, but like I'm stretching, guys, because I gotta bring it in. Sometimes I hum, and then sometimes the channel will come through. So, you want me to go first? Pick a number, 1, 2, 3.
4. I mean,
No. 1 through 3.
Why?
Yes.
No, I want to know why I'm picking.
Because I want to know if you're gonna go first.
What's that to do with 1 to 3?
I was gonna make it up. If you said 3, I'm gonna be like, you lost. You go first.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I love you guys so much. All right, I'll go first. Give me a minute just to kind of, just let me lower this a little bit. Just a minute. Okay, you guys, just be open. I'm gonna change the view real quick. Just be open with your heart. I send you guys so much love, so much. Okay. It's coming
nice.
in.
That's beautiful. Okay. This is share the love worldwide and show the love that you have inside yourself. As we all cry for it, we all search for it. At times we search whole lifetime for this. So may this resonate through you. Ui sana ya kadaya wupu. Yima ya kana ya sona. Ya bana ya kutu ya po. Ya maduku ya manda pupu. Ya patia na kana. Ia do ya sumo ya mana ya wo. Tia kutu ya mapaya. Tuisundo ya mano. Tia kutu ya pupaya. Nana ya wapu papa ya dai wo. Wana ya siya dai ukuku. Ya bai duku no ya mana. Wapaya kata ya ukuti ya suno nama ya pupu ya pana ya kikula siu.
Something else is coming in. Shamana Shamada Ashua Tatene Uilo Shambahe Ambahe Ihamaha Ihamaha Tatete Uyola Yamba Bashata Yunai Aina Koho Hihi Mba Shamba Bawa Mba Wiki Mba Tene Hashuma. For those who've given up, Iyako Ma Oshi Atato Wiki Niki Amo Ahehi Iamo Daishi kumbate atane atu. See the light? Shawapa. Hey, amba, hey, amba. I'm starting to get shaky. The energy is coming in strong. Shuamba nene. All is well. You're safe. Know you're protected, and love is already here. Shakashikuma uwa pate take niki umba ine yeshke dayano awashuko upo eke mahala yishire awashikire shiko shikire shaka mata mota ayana mata oh shikire. Give me more extra power and faith. That shaka take makushi. Shi iki ma ayana hata, removing any blockages. Anything that's hidden from you, shahahi, ohata, lahata, mbahaoata, hikushahaya, nahawa, hakikaka, dashi, su, shahukata, yahalahata. Those ones shook me. Your codes are powerful. You like straight. I had some stuff going on in my head. Like I felt I was clearing blockages out of my head as we were doing these transmissions and stuff. And then your transmission came through and like clarity, unblocked. And then hold on. Yeah, letting go of some energetic hidden things, hidden I don't know. And then that came through. And I felt Venus, the goddess.
You're crazy, you're messed up. This isn't just not right, okay? When you was doing that, I was picturing Jupiter. It was either Jupiter, Venus, or Saturn. I can't remember. It was blue and red. What's blue and red?
Blue is like Archangel Michael.
Venus is blue, yeah?
I don't know the colors, but Venus is love.
Well, I was picturing a planet. There was a planet rotating, and I was a satellite, and I was looking at the planet. The planet was rotating round and round and round. It was Saturn.
I don't know.
Saturn. I think it was Saturn.
But love is what we bring. Love is what we bring. Woo, those codes, they got me grounded too. Grounded, and it's 111 over here. It just went to 112. The synchronicities, guys. This is what we do. This was just, we send you so much love. Just remember, don't chase, attract. And it's love doesn't have to be in a person. It could be a job, a career that you're working towards, a house that you're wanting, a car, whatever it may be that you're wanting to attract. Always come from inner love to attract the outer world. So change your inner being and your outside world will match with it. So we send you so much love. So much love to Shahram.
Much love. And everyone, just be safe, okay? Be safe in word and wise in your decisions.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to hear more from King Shahram, shining our light bright.
Goddess Jeanette.
Lots of wonderful things happening. Thank you so much, you all, for being here. Sometimes we go on tangents of different subjects, no editing, and then we're like, this is just all about learning and expressing and just being, no judging. Yeah. So yeah, and this is a path to ascension. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are working for the light, and they don't show you the uncut versions of themselves, which is fine. We're all doing our own thing. So this is us. This is us. We love each other. All of us loves each other. We love each other, and we shine our light the way we can with what we have. So love you. Mwah.
Mwah.